Hello, friends. My name is Charlie, and today we have a practice for seasonal funk. As winter approaches, the days are shorter, the weather can be cold. This can sometimes cause moodiness or sleepiness or a little bit of depression in us. And today we have a practice to move that energy around and hopefully get you feeling your best. We'll start today in a comfortable seat. Might bring a blanket or some blocks to this practice. And let's get out of that funk. All right, let's get started. I'm going to bring a blanket up underneath my hips today. Give myself a little bit of a lift here as I inhale. Bring the shoulders up by the ears. Bring them down and back. Bring the hands to the heart. Taking a moment here to get settled in. Maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Maybe setting an intention for this practice. Maybe starting with I am, and you fill in the blank. Take it or leave it. Deepening the breath here. And then we're going to press firmly into the palms here. Bringing an activation to the arms. Taking one more breath here. And exhale, we'll release that, bringing the hands to the knees. When you're ready, we're just going to take this torso in a couple circles here. Yeah, forward, around, and back. When you're ready, we'll reverse that circle. Stirring the pot here, moving that energy around. All right, and then we'll bring it back to center as we come onto all fours. Bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders here, the knees underneath the hips. We're going to take it for a couple cat-cows here. As we inhale, chest forward, gaze forward. On an exhale, we'll round through the spine. You know what to do here. Follow the breath. When you're ready, we'll bring it back to center here. So we take the hands out. We bring it up and into downward facing dog, taking our time here, curling the toes under and slowly peeling it up into our downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to walk it out, stretching through the feet and the legs. When you're ready, we'll take a moment here of stillness as you inhale in. And on an exhale, we'll lower the knees. Bringing the palms back in and underneath the shoulders. As we bring that right leg up and into a lunge. Bringing that right knee over the right ankle. When you're ready, we'll inhale, lift the hands up high. On the exhale, we'll bring those hands back down. We're going to come into a lizard pose here, walking that right knee out, maybe to the edge of the mat here. Bring the toes. Maybe you lift that left knee and make it active, or maybe you keep it nice and low to the ground today. Noticing the sensations in your body here. Lengthen through the crown. As you inhale in and exhale, we'll walk that foot back in. Bringing the blocks in here. We're going to take that right heel out. Flexing the toes towards the face. Stretching through the back of the leg here. On an inhale, we'll lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, bow the head forward. One more breath here. And exhale, we'll bring it back in, taking our blocks to the side, planting through the palms, just coming back to that tabletop position. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Taking that left leg out long, bring it up and in here. Maybe walking that right leg back, that right knee. Again, left knee over left ankle as you inhale. Bring the hands up high. Maybe smile as we bring it back down. Planting through the palms, walking that left foot out towards the left edge of the mat. And inhale, lengthen through the crown. And when you're ready, we'll walk that foot back in. Maybe bringing your blocks in here as you take that left heel out, flexing the toes towards the face. Noticing how this feels different on this side. And then we'll bring it back in. Planting through the palms as we take that left knee back. Maybe just tick-tock the hips a little side to side. Maybe looking past your right shoulder. And then your left. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to bring it into a pigeon pose. Bring that right knee up and in. Maybe walking that right knee back. That left knee back. Words are hard. flexing through that right foot. You might bring a block up underneath that hip, that right hip, to help give you a little support here. Inhale, we'll lengthen through the spine, look forward. And then on an exhale, we're going to bring it into a place where we can rest. You might bring a block or a blanket here. Maybe bringing your blocks to help lift the earth up to you. Or maybe you bring it all the way down. No pushing here, we're just nice and gentle today. Notice what your body needs. Finding a place to rest. Taking one more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll bring it back up. And we'll take it to the other side. Bring that right knee back. Coming back to that tabletop position. Again, taking the hips a little side to side here. Feeling how that right leg, hip feels different from the left. All right, and then we're going to bring that left leg up and in here. Maybe walking that right knee back. Maybe using your props here. Again, keeping a little brightness in that left foot here. As we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, we bring it down. You know what to do here. Find a place where you can rest the head and breathe. Take one more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll bring it back up. Bring it back to our tabletop position. We're just going to take the legs to one side here. Bring the legs out long. On an inhale, we'll lift the hands up high. And on an exhale, bring it up and over. Bending the knees as generously as needed. Grabbing the feet, the ankles, or the shins here. One more breath here. On an exhale, we'll release that. We're going to come into a bound angle pose. Bringing the feet together, knees out wide, either clasping around the toes or maybe the ankles. We'll inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, we're going to keep that straight spine as we bend the elbows side to side as we look forward. Maybe coming back to that intention you set. I am. One more breath here. As we exhale, release. We're going to come to our backs now. Maybe you bring that blanket and bring it underneath your head here. Bringing the feet to the mat, hands to your side. And we're just going to take the knees to one side, any side. Breathing here. Noticing the sensations in your body. When you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. Breathing here. And then we'll come back to center. Taking the feet as wide as your yoga mat, bringing the knees in, bringing the hands to the belly. Just taking a breath or two here. When you're ready, we'll walk those feet in and come into Shavasana. Bring the hands to the belly or the side. Find a place here to get comfortable, to surrender. Maybe coming back to that intention one last time. I am. And closing the eyes or softening the gaze. When you're ready, we'll bring the hands to the third eye here. Thank you for taking time to join me in this practice. I hope that this practice is everything that you needed. Let's take one breath in together. The light in me honors the beautiful light in you. Namaste.